The 2017 NBA Draft held some of the best talent that the league has to offer today. Jayson Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, and Lonzo Ball, just to name a few. Even though all these young stars are great in their own right, none of them were the number one pick. The number one pick in this draft was Markelle Fultz, the 6'5" point guard out of Washington University. Coming out of Washington, Markelle had no holes in his game, averaging an impressive 23.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 5.9 assists on 47% from the field and 41% from the three-point line. Fultz was a GM's dream. He had the size, standing at 6'5", and the game that could match it. He could get to any spot on the floor, he had an array of dribble moves to break down his defenders, and he was a high-level floor general. Markelle Fultz had no weaknesses and was a lock to go number one after the 76ers traded for the number one pick. Between the draft and Markelle's NBA debut, he injured his shoulder, causing his jump shot to be essentially broken. The term of the injury is known as a scapular muscle imbalance. That muscle imbalance made Fultz shoot an abysmal 33% from the field. After Markelle's first 4 games, he was out indefinitely, and the talks among NBA peers began to rumble about him being an NBA bust. After only playing in 33 games with the Philadelphia 76ers due to injuries, Markelle Fultz was traded away to my Orlando Magic in 2019. The 2020 season was a resurgence for Fultz, playing in 72 games and starting in 60 of them. He averaged 12 points and 5 rebounds on 46% shooting from the field while helping lead the Magic back to the playoffs. In his first 5 games of the 2021 season, Fultz would average 16 and 5 while guiding the Magic to a 4-1 record to start the season. He would struggle the next 3 games, but I believe it was due to the aggravating knee that he would ultimately tear in his final game of the season. After being primed for a breakout, Markelle would miss the rest of that season and all of 18 games of the next season. After playing the last 18 games of the 22 season, the fans in Orlando were excited to see Fultz fully healthy during the offseason and work on his game, as well as take it to the next level. But he would go on to break his toe prior to training camp, and that would cause him to miss the 22 games to start the season. When Markelle Fultz came back, the team was 5-20 and on their way to another top 3 pick. But with the return of Fultz, Orlando Magic flirted with being 500. The team was just under that mark, with Fultz as the team was 23-31 with him on the floor last season. In 60 games last year, he averaged 14, 4, and 6 on 51% from the field and finally showcasing his pull-up three-pointer game after it being non-existent in his first few years in the league. Though he isn't the league average shooter yet, I believe after this offseason, Markelle Fultz is primed to break out and remind the world why he was a top pick in the 2017 NBA Draft. Every fully healthy season he has improved his game, and I think a realistic mark for him to reach this season would be 16 points and 7 assists as the team's starting point guard. As a great leader and just impact winning, the Markelle Fultz Most Improved Player agenda starts today, but I'm not here to keep you guys too long, so I'm one trimming, and with that being said, I'm out.